Gotta do one from my album. Well, then play it, yeah. The old man said, son, you got to remember, yeah, human can't hold on to see. You just stop hanging on to the bottom, you would rise up naturally. So I let go, it nearly killed me to do it, but I'll be damned, it's true. And though I'm still a couple leagues from the surface, I see that sun is shining through. I see that sun is shining through. Sometimes I can't feel the ground beneath my feet in times like these. Can't feel what the future is holding, but I feel you holding me. I feel you holding me. Took a trip, took a fall, took a long time to notice. We all trip and fall. Yeah, but somehow we drag ourselves back to our feet, walk on, and failing that we crawl. Yeah, maybe it's the failures even more than the successes. Maybe it's the scars that mark our skins. Yeah, maybe it's this that can reconcile the differences and finally prove us kin. Times I can't feel the ground beneath my feet in times like these. Can't feel what the future is holding, but I feel you holding me. I feel you holding me. Here's the light lines. Work for a living, son. Great Cooke, everyone. Clouds drawing back from each other. I believe it's gonna be an early spring. And there's a little green bud tall over the tree out there, and the sapphire is in everything. Yeah, look at these kids, man, they're getting so big. But you and me, we're still reasonably young. Oh yeah. Whoever thought I would be caught beside a 40 and feel like I just begun. That's right, mock me. And when I can't feel the ground beneath my feet in times like these, I close my eyes and I let myself go. And I feel you holding me. I feel you holding me. One more. This is back to zero. This is for all of you scoundrels in the house. I'll expect a little sing-along help on this. Well, I've been down and out, driving numb and senseless. Hours before you even know I'm gone. Space is in the closets, empty bureau drawers, every open thing that says I've traveled on. Maybe you sit down and wonder what you did to run me out. You steady think you're tender-hearted hero, and I might have looked like I was finally hooked up to the future, but really I was always headed back to zero. I roll up on Colorado, I'll be properly despondent, blasting towns, Van Zandt, feeling fine. Pull up and pay on ya to fall apart with friends. They'll sort me out on guitars with a couple jugs of wine, couple jugs of wine. I'll be sounded out, cobbled back together, pointing north the way I always do, with all my tragic notions and terrible obsessions, and I leave all the cleaning up to you. Hey up, hey up, hey oh, why do you do this to yourself? They want me to tell. Hey up, hey up, hey, I just don't know. The boy with all the stories is down the way. Now the story will be told how it all burned down around me while I stood by casual as a Nero. And I might have looked like I was building something for the ages, but really I was always headed back to zero. There won't be fire in the bitterness this year. I camp on the flathead like my uncle's dead. Lay up in the dark with my eyes shut to the stars, listening for the pages to come rustling in my head, rustling in my head. And on the roundabout I stumble on some little town, kids on bikes and little lights strung up in the trees. Someone will say something kind that will reset the clocks. I'll find a room to rent and I'll be home again. And they're a local beauty, just a few years past her prime. I'll fly into her heart straight as an arrow, and for a couple years I'll put good numbers on the board. But really I'm always headed back to zero, always headed back to zero. Everybody up and down. Hey up, hey up, hey oh, why do you do this to yourself? They want me to tell. Hey up, hey up, hey, I just don't know.